All right, so we're gonna start with a reaction, and we're reacting to, like I said, Assassin's Creed Shadows, the final preview by IGN. So if you want to check out the video in its entirety or without my commentary, because there won't be no pausing, but there might be some skipping, you can head over to YouTube and look up IGN to find that final preview.
Finally playing Assassin's Creed Shadows after multiple delays, the next entry keeps up with the satisfying action and traversal that the series is known for, but it also showcases a sharper eye for world building and giving its two protagonists their time in the spotlight. From my time sneaking through fortresses, taking in the sweeping vistas of the open world, and pulling off slick combat finishers,
The last Assassin's Creed I played was
I
Valhalla.
got to see just how developer Ubisoft Quebec has improved its balancing act of satisfying action, RPG systems, and rewarding open-ended exploration in a captivating new setting that's been long overdue. Since Assassin's Creed Origins in 2017, the series has stayed comfortably within the realm of the open-world RPG, offering an expanded scope and narrative decisions to
Origins
alter the
was
course
pretty
of the
dope.
story. While this shift has led to some growing pains for the franchise, it has gotten
Never
a
played
better
Odyssey.
handle
Valhalla
on the
was sick,
additional
but I never
layers
got to beat it.
gameplay without compromising the fantasy of being an ancient assassin. With Shadows, the latest attempt at an Assassin's Creed RPG shows that Ubisoft may have also cracked the code on the role-playing element with its two unique protagonists, something the series has struggled to present in a way that hasn't muddied the narrative waters.
Yasuke, it'll be quicker if I go.
Shadows
Oh,
sets
okay,
its
that's kinda
sights on
cool.
a new mystery deep within a revamped Animus program. In this new simulation, we focus on feudal-era Japan and the secret history of both Yasuke, an historical African slave who became a full-fledged samurai, and Naoe, a female shinobi taking up the mantle of her father's legacy. The pair eventually team up to navigate a radically changing 1500s Japan, rubbing shoulders with other historical allies such as Oda Nobunaga and Kuroda
Love that.
Kanbei,
Rubbing
while
shoulders.
taking down a shadowy cabal of warlords manipulating the country's attempt at unification from within.
It is possible you hold ulterior motives beyond reconstruction.
Damn! One of Kanbei's dogs. Kill them!
I spent most of my playtime exploring Harima Province, one of the early zones that featured a quest
That's
line
a
involving
fucking
an
gun and a
insidious
half.
plot
Look at
to
that thing.
undermine the region's power structure. The world of Assassin's Creed Shadows is massive, but thankfully not to the ridiculous size of Valhalla. That said, plenty
Valhalla
of
was
opportunities
huge.
were packed in this province, and the viewpoints to observe nearby points of interest helped steer me in the right direction. A general theme I found compelling was how Shadows emphasized harmonizing with the open world, a cultural element the developers wanted to highlight with the Japanese setting.
For all those we care about.
This theme also extends to the side activities and how the world changes over time with shifting seasons that alter the terrain. Shadows ditches the need for hunting, and instead, you can find and draw rare wildlife found in the wild. It was an odd activity at first, but I found them endearing and a relaxing change of pace. I soon found myself being taken in by how atmospheric and thoughtful the setting was.
That was worth the wait.
Shadows
Okay.
also emphasizes the dynamic between the two protagonists and their agency within the world after bonding over being outcasts within the country.
Don't bother with me.
I really enjoyed their dynamic.
fucking
within
bad.
the
Was it that
story,
bad?
And they play well with each other during cutscenes. Yasuke is a gentle giant and wise samurai enforcer who offers
Better than
some
rubbing
poignant
balls.
insights while learning about Japanese culture.
The reigns will continue in a different form. Another battle, same war.
Naoe's growth into an assassin with a heavy legacy to uphold shows an early look at the dramatic
was that one
rise
about?
of the main story.
Oh my.
You're free to switch off characters in the open world and during moments in the main story, letting you play as who you want in most key missions.
You're right. Let's do it.
But in an interesting addition, You also
The
have
combat
the
was
option
clunky?
of playing in canon mode,
It's based in
which
India?
presents
Okay.
a defined story without major narrative choices, which was added after developers saw how many fans were debating what the definitive story was for Valhalla and Odyssey.
You looking at
So
me?
it is you.
Yosuke and Naue also represent the different extremes of Assassin's Creed's combat and stealth experiences, which have also seen clear upgrades across the board
That
in
was pretty cool.
Shadows. For combat, there's a heightened need for dodging and parrying strikes, crucial to piercing through armor to deliver a killing blow.
Oh!
It injects
That was
Ghost of
sick.
Tsushima's offensive and defensive style of swordplay, but it also has familiar AC combat skills such as power grabs and the always funny kick move I used plenty of times.
This is Sparta!
I generally felt pleased with the more thoughtful approach to combat. However, it also comes with more challenges, which unexpectedly made some of the encounters in the game feel a bit more difficult.
They basically have taken Origin and moved it to India. But the graphic garbage story sucks, and even upgrading was bad? No way.
Shadows also struggled to present fights with multiple foes accurately, and it can be easy to get overwhelmed by enemies coming in off-screen. Still,
Alright, let's cut over a little bit.
to resist the urge to take out every enemy and run for it when things got out of hand. Continuing with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you can manage and upgrade a base of operations. As you recruit allies,
I don't remember
they'll head to
Valhalla
your
being that
hideout to
detailed,
open up
though.
shops and offer new side missions that incentivize revisits to previous zones. But Shadows takes this feature a step further by allowing you to build out your custom village in the vein of Animal Crossing. The Town Builder mode offers plenty of options to add necessities and some personal touches to the hideout. I spent an unexpected amount of time building more housing and decorating my space with Shinto shrines and pets, such as cats and tanuki. There are also side activities, such as a visually striking meditation minigame, to help you earn additional perks.
That's cool.
It's an unexpectedly cozy side activity for an AC game, and I was quickly taken in by how satisfying it was to walk around a massive village I had made in a reasonably short time. So far, Assassin's Creed Shadows is shaping up to be a solid follow-up to Ubisoft's ambitious Valhalla. Even if the familiar crop of open-world bugs and quirks popped up during my time, I still found a great deal to appreciate with Shadows and its world building. While this conceit is not an uncommon backdrop for video games, which can be easy to mess up with insensitive representation, Assassin's Creed Shadows so far does well to justify its take on an open-world RPG set during this culturally rich era, especially in its handling of the two protagonists. With the release finally coming soon, I'm eager to see how Ubisoft's take on Assassin's Creed's journey to Japan will come together. For more on the latest upcoming games during this busy opening of 2025, check out our final preview of Civilization 7. And of course, for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.
I mean, it looks cool. Some reviews I've done before we watched this, like before the stream started, it was saying like that it wasn't looking very good, and it's not looking very good for Ubisoft either. So I don't know. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I love the village building. I don't remember Valhalla being that detailed, but I never really got into the village stuff. I stopped playing a little before that, so maybe I just missed a whole lot. But I look forward. I should probably fucking try and start playing that again. Maybe I'll try and find it for my PS5 or something. They shit the bed on that game. That fucking sucks, dude. This one looks fucking dope. It looks pretty cool. That looks sick. I love games that reward and mini games within it. I love when games have little tiny mini games. I can definitely agree with that. And that one looks kind of cool. It looks like Tenchu meets Way of the Samurai. I can see that. Yeah, man, definitely looks badass. All right, you guys, that was Assassin's Creed Shadows, the final preview by IGN. You can find it over on YouTube as well. Again, if you want to watch the entire video, you go check it out over there. Just look up IGN and look for the title of the video. It won't have any my commentary. There won't be no skipping or talking over it, of course.